Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna. I'm an investment advisor, and here in Russia I communicate with extremely rich people. And there were a lot of situations in my life that I didn't value so much. And I really thought that if something happened with me once, then it is like only the question of time when it will repeat. So when I was younger, I really believed that our life is more like a fairy tale, that if you think about something, it will happen with you anytime, anyway. Even if it doesn't work now, then it will work. I'm sure that it will work in some period of time. And it was my great mistake that I didn't understand very often. I really think that my life is quite interesting, eventful, successful, and full of opportunities. They came in my life and I catched them. So I'm that kind of person who always pay attention to something that is given to me, and I always see great opportunities and talent people that can be favorable for me in the future. And when I was younger, I did so much actions that even that small percentage of what happened with me gave me like feeling that everything is possible in this life. But then I started facing with reality more. I stopped looking at the life in so romantic way, and I started facing more and more difficulties. And actually, when you study at university or at school, you have some challenges, but you very often know the algorithm how to solve the problem. For example, you have exams that you should pass to go to university. And in reality, because the whole system of our society make this educational system, they give teenagers characteristics, criteria, algorithms that if they follow rules, then their life will be normal and they will achieve this goal. So very often all universities have clear criteria what a person should do to enter this university. And all exams have the specific. You know how much information you should know, and it is not so difficult to go through these challenges because you are given algorithms in reality, and very often teachers teach you how to do it. But when you become more adult, you understand that life is so unpredictable, and in real life there is no to-do list. And of course, if you choose to work for some specific company, you can understand better what to do to grow in your career ladder, or what should you do to become the boss, which education you should have, what you should know, how you should look. So there are a lot of, the variety of things that you should have to become extremely well-paid specialist in some companies is big. So you should have a lot of things, you should know a lot of information, and there are a lot of criteria than when you should pass only your exams. But you can't I use translator a bit, sorry. So you can't compare this when with the situation when you run your own business. There are no rules. So in reality, life has no rules, and there are laws, but it is not about this at all when you build your wealth. So when you have the concept of being successful as it is in a common way, so it is normal to you for be great specialist to work in normal company, to earn your salary and go home later and not think about it at all. In such way, there is several criteria that you should allow, that you should have, and then you will achieve this goal. You will achieve some position in the company. But if we talk about building wealth, when you really, not you, like it is different phrases to make money and build wealth and to earn salary. It is extremely different. And if you want to be more successful than the majority of people, if you want to run your own business, then you will face a lot of difficulties and you will not know how to solve it, because there were no clear, direct criteria that you have in your life previously. And with this, I faced during some years. And now I understand the value of some achievement. So when you achieve something, for example, you got position in a very good company that is very difficult to work, to be in this collective. I'm so sorry. So I will explain. So for example, you got the position in one specific company that was really interesting for you, and that time, if you are not very adult person, when you don't have so much experience, it happened with me in reality. I will tell you my story more. So when I got a great position in one company, investment company, so I was in reality the only person of that age who was able to work in this corporation with investments and VIP clients. So it is extraordinary in reality. And when I studied at university at that time, I thought that my life will only develop in a positive way. So if I achieve this goal, then I will achieve another, I will achieve another. But in reality now I understand the value of opportunity that can be given to you. And sometimes people don't understand that it is not only because you are like the very clever person or something like that. No, in reality, it can be only like a luck. And I can compare this with a win in the lottery. People, when they win this game, they think that, oh, I'm so lucky person, this will happen with me all the time. And now I am in the most lucky way in my life. And then they lose everything because they can't understand the power and the importance of the situation that was given to this person because of like a case, because of luck, because of set of circumstances, for example. And when you are really young, you very often don't understand the power of goals that you have achieved. And when you have a lot of energy and look at this world like such eyes, then you will lose this game, because the reality is more difficult than you think. The world is not a fairy tale. You can face a lot of difficulties, and if everything is good in the life now, in your life now, and you feel that, oh, everything develops, I grow, I develop myself, everything is great, everything will be great in the future. In reality, it can stop at the same minute. So it is not only about luck, it is the set of circumstances, and you should value what you was given. You shouldn't think that your goals, like fulfilled goals, cost zero. No, in reality, you're a very happy person if you got something that you wanted. And unfortunately, it is not important how hard you worked, how many wishes you have. Sometimes life brings us difficulties, and it is essential to go through them, but you shouldn't think that your life will always go like this. Sometimes it can do like this, decrease. The level of your life can decrease. And I would like to highlight the situation with a business. Very often people who build very successful businesses on a young age, they can't really believe that it was like a luck. So they can think that, oh, I'm so talented person, and that is why I will run new companies, I will build new businesses, and they will all grow. No, in reality, if you have now very successful business, like billion company, it is like a set of circumstances. It is not because you are the most lucky person. It is not because you are the most rich person. It is not because you are the most clever person or talented one. No, in reality, it is really difficult to get results on a regular basis. It is difficult to go to the top, to like be being like on the olimp, to be like in a pedestal. So it is really difficult to be the better than everybody else. But more difficult thing is to stay on this Olymp, to have results not once, not twice, but very, very often. And for this, you need much more knowledge that you needed before. And there are a lot of situations when businessmen built some business and they thought again that, oh, everything will be amazing in my life. I shouldn't pay too much attention to this business because if something happens, I will build the new one and it will grow much better anyway. No, in reality, it doesn't work like this. And because of these thoughts, people lose the fortune. And very often, even successful businessmen who are now very adult people, but who started from very great business in the youth, they could tell you that time I didn't have so much knowledge that I have now to have such results on a regular basis, to win this competition, to be the best. And this video, I really think is very, very useful for you because when you understand that the reality is not as you think about it, it can be more and more difficult. And if you value what you was given because of different aspects, because the mix of your knowledge, your opportunities, the time where you were and the place where you were. So sometimes you were only on the right time, on the right place, and it was like a luck. So that is why you should value what you was given in the life and be to be grateful, really, to be really grateful. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't develop yourself. No, it is more about the thing that you should value the goals that you achieved and what you was given in the life. Not thinking that you will have it in the future. Sometimes it can be the best period of your life. And if you do everything wisely, then you will not lose everything. For example, a person who ran his really successful business because he understood the economic tendency and he decided to invest in this kind of business that started growing extremely fast only because of the situation. For example, if we talk about COVID-19, people who were related, businesses that were related to medicine, they grew spontaneously, or who sold masks, they saw unrealistic results, but it wasn't because each business can give such result, but because of the set of circumstances. And a person who really understands that it will not last forever, he cannot make mistakes, make decisions that are to buy the best car like Lamborghini, to buy the best house that you should pay more in reality, and something like that. So if you don't see the reality, you can lose everything that you have. And that is why you should make wise decisions and to not to make spontaneous purchases, for example. So I hope that you like this video. Please write in comments what you think about it. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.